Arranged marriage with your enemy turns to love. After Yuna's departure, the apartment felt quieter, almost peaceful. Tiang leaned back into the couch, his head resting on Jungkook's shoulder. Jungkook's arm naturally circled Tiang's waist, holding him closer than usual. Thanks for that, Tiang murmured, tracing invisible patterns on Jungkook's thigh. I know it was not easy for you. Jungkook hummed in agreement, his chin resting on Taeyong's soft hair. I should have done it earlier. I did not realize how much it was affecting you. As Taeyong tilted his head slightly to look up at Jungkook. You really did not, did you? Taeyong winced, his free hand reaching up to rub the back of his neck. I'm not the best at noticing things like this. Clearly, Taeyong teased, but his smile was warm, the tension between them easing. Jungkook chuckled softly, pressing a kiss to Taeyong's temple. I will be better for you. Taeyong's cheeks warmed, and he quickly buried his face in Jungkook's chest to hide his reaction. You did better be. That evening, Jungkook prepared dinner, surprising Taeyong with his cooking skills. Taeyong sat on the counter, watching with a mixture of curiosity and amusement as Jungkook expertly diced vegetables. I did not know you could cook like this, Taeyong commended, popping a piece of carrot into his mouth. Jungkook glanced over, his eyes sparkling with amusement. There's a lot you don't know about me, Taeyong. Is that so? Taeyong smirked, leaning forward slightly. Care to share some of these hidden talents? Jungkook passed, turning to face Taeyong fully. I think I did rather show you over time. Taeyong's breath hitched at the sudden intensity in Jungkook's grace. He quickly looked away, focusing on the food instead. Well, don't burn anything while you're at it. Jungkook laughed, turning back to the stove. No promises? After dinner, they ended up on the couch again, a soft blanket draped over them as a random movie played in the background. Taeyong rested his head on Jungkook's shoulder, their legs tangled together comfortably. Jungkook Tian began softly, hesitating for a moment. Why did you marry me? Jungkook's hand, which had been ideally stroking Tiang's arm, paused. Where is this coming from? Tiang shrugged, not meeting Jungkook's eyes. I have always wondered. We did not know each other that well, and yet you still agreed to this arrangement. Jungkook was silent for a moment before he spoke, his voice steady. At first, it was because I trusted my family. But now, he trailed off, his gaze softened as he looked down at Tiang. Now, I'm glad I did. Tiang's heart skipped a beat. Why? Because I have gotten to know you, Jungkook admitted, his thumb brushing against Tiang's hands. And you're not at all what I expected. You're kind, stubborn, ridiculously adorable when you're mad, and you make me want to be a better person. Tiang stared at him, his chest tightening at sincerity in Jungkook's voice. He did not know how to respond, so he leaned closer, resting his forehead against Jungkook's. Jungkook smiled, his other hand coming up to cattle the back of Tiang's head. Don't overthink it, okay? Just let things happen. Tiang closed his eyes, nodding slightly. For the first time in a while, he felt like he could let his guard down, even if it was just a little. The next morning, Tiang woke up to the smell of coffee and the sound of light humming. He padded into the kitchen to find Jungkook, still in his pajamas, flipping pancakes on the stove. Morning, Jungkook greeted with a smile, glancing over his shoulder. Morning, Tiang mumbled, his voice still heavy with sleep. He grabbed a cup of coffee and leaned against the counter, watching Jungkook work.